Okay, hey everybody, Dennis Wilburn, the Active Trend Trader. As you can tell, I am not in Hawaii for this Christmas and this Christmas holiday. I'm going to give you a quick peek today in this really quick video what you're going to get with the AutoPilot Trading service. You're going to like it. Watch it to the end. Hey, good day everybody. This is Dennis Wilburn, the Active Trend Trader. If you're interested in finding how to trade your way to wealth and financial freedom in less than 2 hours a week, the AutoPilot Trading service may be for you. This is a sneak peek, so stay with us through the end and you'll see just how simple this system is to, one, follow and implement. And so, as we like to say, hey, let's get ready to take off. I love what Tom Sosnoff says here. He goes, wealth creation is a derivative mechanically addressing opportunity. Well, what's he talking about there? Primarily, he's talking about having a good set of rules based on a system with an edge for swing trading. And that's exactly what the AutoPilot Trading service is based on. It's based off of the active trend trading system, which has been proven to be effective and a winning system with an edge for over 10 years. We just this year have beat the S&P for the 10th year in a row, and so we're very pleased with that. But what do you get with the AutoPilot service? Well, you get two pre-flight checklists is what I like to call them, and that, you know, from my old naval aviation days. And on the first checklist, I cover the top 5 stock picks. Now, where do those top 5 stocks come from? They come from a sort and also an analysis I do every weekend of over 500 of the best investor business daily stocks. And I do that, again, every weekend. I come up with the best 5, and then I provide those as opportunities to folks, and I'll show you that opportunity here shortly. And here's a sample of the list. This is the top 5 list. I also provide, we cover 7 strong ETFs, 3 indexes, and 4 sectors, and I'll provide 2 trading opportunities on those as they provide good setups. And so you get a total of 7 potential trade opportunities with setups every week on Saturday and Sunday. So you can use what? Your conditional orders to place your orders, and then you just stand by and let the AutoPilot trading kick in. So what do these look like? As you can see here, I've got 5 stocks. And I won't get into the nuts and bolts, but over here on the right-hand side, you see where it says weekly options. Yes, I show my trade setup. That's what I want to focus on right now. Here's the way it works. A person gets the pre-flight checklist, and then they can go directly to this after they watch the short video I put out to talk about each one of the stocks or ETFs that's on the list, and they can jump here to the trade setup. And the trade setup is very simple. It basically, I tell you here, does it have weekly option? Yes, yes. You know, where I'm expecting a pullback to. Am I going to use margin on this? The setup, though, is I put in a conditional order to buy at $26. And then I show the profit target number 1, which is about 7 to 10%. Profit target number 2 is somewhere between 20 and 25%. And then profit target number 3, what I set up there is something that let the profits run. Let the profits run. That's very, very important. And then I also provide, where's my stop loss? Because I want to protect the capital that I have. And then I adjust my stop loss here. Once I hit my profit target number 1, I don't want to give back my profits, and so I have a trailing stop that's based on 7%. As price goes up, which we hope it does, we will never lose more than 7% off the high, and typically that is going to be well above the place we bought it. So we'll always maintain profitability on that trade. Give you an idea of what we're looking at for this year so far. Our average losses over the year was 3.6%. And our average gains, as we let winners run was 8.84%, and we held on to our winners for about 12 to 15 days, and we were typically out of our losers within 1 to 2 days. We knew quickly to cut the losses, and the great thing about it is the system and the conditional orders did it all for you. Talking about conditional orders, how do we figure out how to do that? Well, first, to take a look at the chart, and the chart looked like this. Here is the 17th, right here. What I was looking at on the 17th is again, I put this out to everybody, and I was expecting a pullback into this area down here. And so I constructed my order based on sound technicals that's where we would probably find support. And so that's how I place my order, that if I want to pull back down further into that support area, I want to buy and then ride it on up to the upside. So this is the 17th. That's over the weekend. That was a Friday. And then on the 18th and 19th, I would be, once you receive your pre-flight checklist, then you can, if you want to parallel trade with us or paper trade, you can enter your orders after you take sizing into consideration, because you want to make sure you size according to your own risk profile. Then what took place from there? Well, as we click on across, what took place was this. What happened on Monday? Well, on Monday, as you can see, we fell all the way down to support, and we are actually filled on Monday at about just below $26. What happens the next day? Oh, prices take off again. Then what happens the next day? We continue to push up higher, and then we are continuing to push up higher. But as you can see, it's continuing to push higher. And my stop loss, my trailing stop now, is 7% on the remaining shares that I have. And then basically that takes it to today. Well, so again, it's fire and forget. They basically have the trades are on autopilot, and the conditional orders basically have both my profit targets and my protection in place. So if you're a busy, trader who is working, still working in the workforce, or maybe you're just like I am and just want to enjoy their grandkids on vacation, well, it allows you to do that for a small investment of time on a weekly basis. Hey, the next step after analyzing the chart is to go to the position size calculator and size out the position that I'm going to place my order with, agreeing with my risk profile. The last step is to work out the order entry. Here I'm using a Thinkorswim platform, and I set this up. It takes me about 3 to 4 minutes, and then it's ready to go on the weekend, and then it's fire and forget from there. Hope you enjoyed this sneak peek. And so just remember that all materials we do present are for training purposes. Traders should always paper trade any new method prior to the risk of their own personal capital, and also no representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. So as we like to say, hey, before you trade, remember, do your autopilot pre-flight checklist. Come join us. Try it for 3 months. Take a test flight. The link is in the first spot in the description below. Aloha. God bless everybody.